Name's Steve Bruno. I'm the CEO of Calibrex Development Group. We're a vertically integrated land developer and builder. Most of our assets are in residential with a small asset base in hospitality. We'll split up our master plan communities into a good mix, a healthy mix of singles, townhomes, and then some multifamily component to balance it out. We'll do anything from a private club, country club and equestrian resort on balance sheet, right through to workforce housing and really any asset that we see that we can add value to in a market that we think we're going to be successful in. I think the economy is really driven by three forces, which is smart managers, hardworking employees, and investors. And all three have a right to the outcome, in my opinion, which is profits. Finding the right lender partner was very important for us. Somebody who understood the business, somebody who could understand what you're trying to do, and then get paid a fair rate of return in order to participate. One of the first things that I found to be very different with DLP was just the friendly voice on the other side that was willing to work with you and trying to figure out how we were going to get this deal done, that it could be fair and equitable for everybody from an underwriting and financial perspective. There's two projects. One's a 1,200 unit development. It's got about 50% of the site is single family and townhouses, 40s, 50s, and 20-foot lots. The other half is 3-story multifamily walk-ups. That's in Ocala, Florida. We cross-collateralized the deals between Ocala and Kaufman. We did an equity leave-in from Ocala into Kaufman to close that land with our cash. And there was CDD bonds, there was PIDs, there was TERS, there was a guarantor in Canada that needed to be dealt with. So it wasn't the easiest deal and a lot of firsts for DLP. Again, back to having a partner. You've got somebody that is willing to spend an hour and a half on a CDD call to understand the municipal bond process, to really understand where we were in the process, what the strength of the bond was going to be, and then to size the loan to an adequate rate to be able to make sure that there's room in case the bond doesn't come in or there's some issues with it. So we oversized the loans a little bit to be able to handle that. What it did is two things. It allows the developer to be able to continue to plow forward, therefore maximizing IRRs, as time's the ultimate commodity, and especially in our project-based business. Notwithstanding that, it provided DLP the same security because they know that if they had to take a position on the land, God bless that they don't have to do that, but in the event that they did, they're in a position where the site's further along, the contracts have assignment clauses, and they can pick up the asset and move forward with their construction team. That being said, I was very impressed with the level of due diligence they had, where I think some sponsors may see that and not like the level of due diligence. We loved it because the building team was on it, the development team was on it, the finance team was on it. Like every person that was involved in making a decision was on that call before that deal got shipped to Don for approval. We love that, to see that as a partner, right? That our partners are doing just as much due diligence as we are. You get a deal done, everybody's happy, the lender makes its fees, they're your partner, they're in on the deal, now what? And that's where I think that the strength in the culture of DLP is. And it starts with Don, right, and his ethos and the way that he's chose to source and bring on the right people and build his culture. It really resonates through the entire organization, right? A lender that really is on your side. Are they detail-oriented? Do they want everything tied up perfectly? Of course, right? I mean, that's the role. The draws are always on time. Everybody seems to be just working well and in true partnership form. I think the real important thing comes down to in business, especially on a first deal, is like, would you do another deal? And the answer is yes. Yeah, I would love to do another deal with these guys. It's a fabulous team, a great culture. I'm looking forward to our next one.